Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. Our top story, the latest on a possible shooting incident in a busy area of Northwest Portland. Little information has been made available to us, only that police were called to Northwest 21st Avenue in Northwest Gleason a little after 7 this evening. We had a crew on scene that saw officers tearing down police tape around 10:35. We've reached out to PPB for more information. Police in Salem confiscate a pair of handguns after arresting a group of teens. It happened around 2:30 this morning. A neighbor reported seeing 4 boys spray painting a fence at Hoover Park on Savage Road Northeast. When officers arrived, the teens sped off in a car. Police were able to stop them a few blocks away. 2 of the teens, one 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, had outstanding warrants. 2 handguns were also located inside the car. Each teen is facing charges of unlawful possession of a weapon and second-degree criminal trespassing. Also in Salem, a man was arrested after robbing a bank. On Friday, just before 4 p.m., police say 63-year-old Bernardino Munez threatened a bank teller at the Washington Federal Bank on Broadway Street. He demanded money while displaying what appeared to be a handgun. Police say the teller complied with Munez and he fled the scene. Within 6 hours, officers arrested Munez outside his home. Evidence of the crime was recovered during a search. A Gresham family is grieving the loss of their son after he drowned in the Sandy River. Our Ashley Graham spoke with them about Bryant, who was just 17 years old.
When he walked in the room, he made everybody smile.
That's how Frida Friedman describes her 17-year-old son, Bryant.
Very respectful. He's everybody's friend.
She also calls him her American dream.
As a refugee, when you come to a different country and you have your first American child, it's very important. So he was my first American dreams. He was everything.
Now the Liberian community is rallying around her as she grieves the loss of her son.
As Poland, we are a small community here, and the community really show up and they've been supporting Frida.
Bryant died 2 weeks ago in the hospital after he was rescued from the Sandy River. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office pulled Bryant from the water near Dodge Park. It's heartbreaking for his father, George, who says Bryant would have been starting his senior year of high school.
Next June, there'll be a graduation for Bryant. And now I have to look for a place to bury my son.
He's just so special to me, and he really is my brother.
Bryant's death is hard for his family to understand.
We just want to answer,
They say Bryant went to the river with some friends, but didn't know how to swim, and they still have questions about why he was in the water.
Every mom wants to know what happened to their child.
Frida and George are relying on friends and family as they try to make sense of what happened to the son they loved so much.
I miss him. I miss him so much.
Such a tragedy. That was our Ashley Graham's reporting. Friends of Bryant's from San Barlow High School have created a GoFundMe to help support his family in this time. For more information, head to our website, kgw.com. To the latest on wildfire season here in Oregon, the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center reported today nearly 1.5 million acres have been burned so far this year. In southern Oregon, the Dixon Fire, formerly called the Tiller Trail Fire, has prompted Level 3 Go Now evacuations for a part of Douglas County. It's estimated the fire, which started yesterday, is about 1,600 acres in size and is not contained. The Emergency Conflagration Act has been invoked for that fire. And in Washington County, crews have made significant progress on the Lee Falls fire. It's now 25% contained. No structures or homes in Cherry Grove have been destroyed. Residents remain under Level 2 evacuations. Grounds crew with air support will continue working over the next several days to increase containment. No word yet on what caused the fire. For the latest information on wildfires burning in Oregon and Washington, you can text the word wildfire to 503-226-5088. We'll text you back a link to that section on our website that includes up-to-date numbers on local fires, evacuation orders, and evacuation sites. And new tonight, firefighters west of Portland were called to put out a brush fire caused by a crashed remote control plane. It happened earlier this afternoon in Forest Grove on Northwest Strohmeyer Road. The owner estimates the aircraft's value at $15,000. No other property was damaged. Well, taking a look out over Portland tonight, much cooler in the area today to end our weekend. Meteorologist Joe Ranieri is joining us now. And Joe, are we going to be done with that heat for the time being?
For the time being, but again, we're not even mid-August. So yeah, a bit of a cool down, a little break from the heat that we have been seeing all summer long. And I'm expecting to see this to be the nicest stretch of summer weather we've seen so far this summer, at least if you like cool conditions out there. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be looking at temperatures by the early part of the day, right around the upper 60s to low 70s. Morning clouds followed by afternoon clearing. I'm forecasting daytime highs in the low to mid 70s. So a very calm but comfortable week ahead. Daytime highs around the upper 70s. I have basically one day this week where temperatures are going to be right around 80 degrees. We could spill into Thursday, could be Wednesday and Thursday. Regardless, we're not going to be seeing much in terms of heat the next 7 days or so. Some pockets of morning drizzle tomorrow. All the advisories are throughout the north of us and to the south of us, mainly throughout that air quality alert throughout parts of southwest Washington and into southern Oregon and throughout the central part of the Willamette Valley. In terms of the air quality, everything's looking pretty where you see those green dots. Where you get the yellows and some oranges, yeah, that's the unhealthy category. Some smoke and haze will be kind of thick in that part of the state, basically throughout the high desert east over the next few days. But I am tracking some big changes that arrive by the later part of this week. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
All right, Joe, we'll see you later in the show.